Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm here to show you how I do a cut crease on my hooded eyes. What are hooded eyes, you may ask? Okay, so some of us are blessed with this extra piece of skin, like an extra piece of protection over our lids, aka this little piece of skin here that goes over our lids. So when you put it on eyeshadow, it's almost like you don't really have much lids to work with. And you see everybody doing a cut crease and you want to do a cut crease, but you really don't have a crease. I'm going to show you today how to create that crease. So if you want to see how I do that, then stay tuned. Okay, so in the interest of time, I did my brows off camera. Right now, I'm just adding a transition color so that I'll be able to blend a little bit more seamlessly. This color is from the Juvia's Place palette, and it is a color that's almost flesh tone. It almost matches my complexion exactly. Now I'm going in with black because I want this look to be a bit smoky. As usual, I start my eyeshadows light and then I build the color up to the intensity that I am looking for. So I'm just blending this black eyeshadow until I get it as dark as I would like. I just went in with a clean brush and I am just blending out those harsh lines that I made. So all those harsh lines that went up to my brow bone, I'm gonna blend that out. Now time for the cut crease. So what you do is you look up at the mirror, you allow your eye to crease naturally and allow that little piece of skin to go over your lid. Then you start with your concealer. I'm using concealer, you can use primer if you'd like, but I'm using my Toffee concealer and I am going along the edge of that extra skin. And I'm just going around and making kind of a half moon look. Right at the edge of that extra skin, quote unquote, hood that is covering my crease. And I'm just blending that concealer. So as you can see, when I go over the little extra skin right there, I kind of open up my eyes and just blend the concealer into my crease that is hidden. And you just continue in that half moon shape all the way around. And then right there at the edge of your eye, where your cut crease ends, it's really all up to you. You can make it higher than what I'm doing here, or you can go as low as I'm going. That look is up to you. But I just go down even over some of the black that I had done there, because you won't need that little extra color right there. So you just blend your concealer all the way out and just remove all the colors that you won't need. And there you go, you've cut your crease pretty much. You cut your crease with your concealer. So after I finish cutting the crease, I am now going in with my eyeshadow. It's also from the Juvia's Place palette. I will link the name of it in the description box, and I'm going to cover all the area that I have cut. So all the area that has the concealer on, I'm gonna cover it with that. It's kind of like a pinky gold type of color. And I'm coming all the way out to my wing and just blending that color in. Now I'm going to make my wing. I'm using my Maybelline gel liner, simply because I don't have any liquid eyeliner right now, so I'm just using my gel liner. It's right beside me, so gel liner it is. And I'm just making my wing. Right here, the length of the wing is up to you. And wing liner can be tricky, guys, so just go slowly. If you really don't know how, or you're not very certain as to how to make a wing liner, it's always good to start using gel liner. It's much easier to use. Now I'm going in with a little bit of glitter just to vamp this look up a little bit. This is gold glitter, and I'm using, it's loose glitter as a matter of fact. So I'm using my angle brush, and I have a mixing, it's called a mixing tacky. It's from Cinema Secrets. So I mixed the loose glitter with that tacky, and I'm using my angle brush to just apply it right at the line where the crease was cut. Now you can see we have lids and our cut crease is visible, guys. So for all of us ladies with those hooded eyes, not to fear, we can cut our crease just like everybody else. You see the difference between both eyes and that cut crease? We're actually seeing a lid now and seeing a crease and definition. So I'm just doing the same thing with the next eye. I go right onto the fold right there, and I make my line. I start making my half moon or my half circle right on top of the extra flesh that is folding over the lid, or folding over, hiding the crease. And I think the hardest part of this cut crease would be to make both eyes even. So you have to look back at the first eye that you did and try to even it up with the other eye. I'm just going back in with the color, and as I said before, we're gonna cover all of that area that was cut. So all of the area that has the concealer, we're gonna cover that up with our eyeshadow color. So now I'm going back in with my concealer in Toffee, and I'm just gonna clean up that area underneath my wing, just in case you made a mistake on the wing and it kind of lean. You use your concealer and you just straighten that wing, and you just clean up that excess eyeshadow. Whatever you don't need, we're just gonna clean that up. Yup. Now I'm applying my foundation. This is Revlon Color Stay in the shade Cappuccino. And I love me some Revlon Color Stay foundation, guys. I'm using my Morphe brush, and I'm just blending that foundation all over my face and onto my neck. Right there where you cleaned up your eyeliner, you don't necessarily have to worry about blending your foundation into that area, because we're gonna highlight after this. So all of that will be hidden right there. Or it will eventually blend in. Everything will eventually blend in. Let me head tie drop off, right guys? I don't want to see my head underneath this head tie. So I'm going back into my Toffee, and I am highlighting under my eyes, between my brows, down the bridge of my nose, onto my cupid's bow, and down on my chin. Then I'm going with my Real Techniques blender, and can I tell you, this blender is so soft. I'm using it wet today. I use it dry, I use it wet, I use it however I feel. If I forget to wet it, then I use it dry, but I was using it dry because I had just washed it, and can I tell you, it was so soft. So I'm just blending out that concealer, and you just have to blend until you don't have any sharp edges. Everything just blends in seamlessly. So blend guys, don't be afraid to blend. Now I'm using my Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and I'm just patting it in to all the areas that I highlighted with my concealer. I like to pat it in under my eyes, like press it in, so that it hides those little fine lines that I have under my eye. So I like to press my Sacha Buttercup in as opposed to baking. Now I'm going in, this is another brush from Real Techniques, this is my Real Techniques powder brush, and I am going in with my MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish in Deep Dark, and I'm setting everywhere that I didn't use my Toffee concealer. Now I'm going in and I'm just doing my contour. I'm actually contouring with a eyeshadow. Actually, it's just a deep brown eyeshadow that's probably about 2 shades darker than my complexion. I'm going along the sides of my nose. I do not dip back into the contour powder when I'm going alongside my nose. I just use what's left on the brush. And now I'm applying my blush. This blush is from Sacha and it's called Flushed, and I love this blush. And here is the finished look, guys. Big up to my gold wig. Yeah girl, like it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial as much as I enjoyed doing it, and most importantly, I hope you learned something. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, like, and share, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.